I remember when I was a student here, the corporation was this distant, mysterious body. Someone in my class, actually, Joe Scranton, his father was on the corporation, and it was almost spoken of in hushed tones. But in fact, it's not mysterious at all. Our function is to, above all, to be stewards of the university, but also to be an advisor to the president. And so we are aware of some of the thorniest issues that confront the university and some of the great opportunities. And what you have assembled around that table it's not about, can you go out and raise money? Yale has plenty of people to raise money. It's people with expertise in different fields who can bring the outside world's perspective on the challenges facing Yale. I've watched the corporation and this group of people work together in easier times and in difficult times. And what I hope we do is we add value to the work of the president and the officers with an outside perspective that they wouldn't be able to get otherwise. It's hard to explain the closeness that develops among all of us, but there's great mutual respect in that room. There's no showboating or grandstanding. There are no factions. There's just tremendous respect and regard. And it's a comradeship that I know as I leave the corporation I will take with me. It's a very special group. I do think it is the focus on leadership. That is, the students do come here with all of this great potential, and many of them already having done amazing things. But what they learn here is that, as Rick Levin said yesterday in the baccalaureate, you don't just do whatever you do alone, that it is about being part of a community. And I'm no expert on other academic institutions, but I think that's special to Yale. And I think that when students leave here as graduates, that when they go out in the world and they go out in their profession or in their community, they do bring that extra dimension. I think the advice I wish I'd been given, because otherwise it's always just an adventure discovering it, is get out there, pursue your dream, as everyone says, but also be open to the possibility of serendipity. And not to feel that because I don't know what I'm passionate to do, that I'm going to be just wandering out there. You aren't. There's never the wrong first job. Just get out and start doing it. Get out on the field, start playing, and keep your mind open. And what you're meant to be and do will become clear. The purpose of the honorary degrees is for students and their parents who have come to Yale, who have grown tremendously, but are now facing going out into the world, to look up on that stage and see a group of men and women who have been absolutely transformative in their field, not just excellent, but transformative. And that could be in their profession or in their academic discipline, in the community, in the world. And say to themselves, I could do that, or I can strive for that. Not to win an honorary degree, but to pursue what I'm interested in with the kind of same passion and commitment to excellence, and also to service that people on the stage today exemplify. And so if you read the personal stories that are actually in the program, you see that all of them, it hasn't been a rosy path all along the way for any of them, but they have had a persistence and a focus and also a sense of dedication to something larger than themselves. One of the things Yale prides itself on is to nurture in our students a sense of leadership. They have a responsibility not just to excel, but to actually lead, whether it's in their community or in their profession. And to do that with ambition, but also with a spirit of service. And so I really think that, when you looked at the 9 honorees, and they're now honorees, I'll just say that again. When you look at the 9 honorees today, you see that they all have that extra quality, that sort of ineffable quality that's beyond just being a superstar.